Hey guys, so welcome to today's video. Look who's back hydrated, all energetic and feeling fresh and good. I'm so glad I'm back, but I needed that break. I needed a reset. I needed to reset. I was in the woods, I was camping. Bae and I were just enjoying each other. We were dating. Like, I mean, we always date and we always do things, but it just felt good not to have to worry about putting out a video or doing a premiere or even recording the video, because you guys know I pre-record, so I had no material for you. A lot has been going on and I will catch you guys up in another video, but in today's video, we're gonna talk about sexy fall date night fragrances. Sexy fall niche date night fragrances. But not only are they sexy fall and for date night, they will be on sale for 30% off on soavantgarde.com this coming Friday, October 22nd. Yes, mark your calendar, set the date, set a reminder. Friday, October 22nd, we are having another 30% jump off. Okay, we got the 30% jump off and it is Aisha 30. That's the code. I think that's the code. That's always been the code for my 30%. So we're gonna just continue to roll with it, okay? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So Aisha 30 this coming Friday on all these niche fragrances. Guys, we have BDK. We have Fragrance du Bois. We have Tiziana Terenzi. What else we have? We have Nishane. We have Parfums de Marly. And no, we don't have Oriana. Girl, please, okay? Because I would have had like 10 backups of that. No, we gotta buy Oriana for regular price. It hasn't reached So Avant-Garde yet, but when it does, okay, I'm gonna need a backup. The backup is gonna need a backup, but I digress. Guys, if you're interested in knowing these sexy fall date night fragrances, then just continue to watch. Before we get started with the video, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button turns gray. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thumbs up the video so I know you love my content. And finally, leave me a comment below so we can get to know each other. Now, let's get started with the video. Okay, girls, so as I was saying, I have been thoroughly enjoying these first few weeks of fall because I am wearing some beautiful fall fragrances, guys. But let me tell you, a gourmand fragrance has come into my life and she came in and said, listen, I'm the gourmand of gourmands. Okay, sis, let's not get it twisted. That's what she said to me. So I need to introduce to you, new to my collection, sent to me from the fragrance group in soavantgarde.com. Guys, the best gourmand fragrance that I have ever smelled. Period. Okay? And that is none other than Sultan by Royal Crown. If you know this fragrance, I'm gonna need you to leave some black hearts in the comment section because, guys, this is new to me, new to my collection, new to everything. But it is so good. This is the gourmand. Let me tell you something. I like gourmand fragrances, right? I do. But there's some gourmands that I just cannot get with. I don't want to smell like a bakery. I don't want to smell like straight up food. Like, that's not appealing to me. I love the way food smells, but I don't want to smell food on my body. I don't even want to smell food in my house. And I cook all the time. Like, it's that serious. So when it comes to fragrances, I'm the same way. I need a little touch of gourmand, but not too gourmand. Guys, this one right here, oh my goodness. Guys, this is a sexy, smoky, lightly smoky. It's not heavily smoky, lightly smoky gourmand fragrance. So let me tell you some of the notes. It opens up with vanilla, okay? Vanilla, so you know it's sweet. It has dates. There's fruity notes that's not listed. It just says fruity notes. We have cedar, we have jasmine, there's rose, there's oud. There's sandalwood, there's myrrh, and there's saffron. So there's not a whole lot of gourmand notes in this fragrance, but guys, this smells like a smoky, edible dessert. Like, think of, so you know I just went camping, so you know I'm all like, all my references now are gonna be like for camping. So imagine camping in the woods, right? And you're like roasting, or not, is it called roasting? Like when you putting the stuff in the fire, like on a stick? Like s'mores and stuff. Like, imagine a very sweet dessert, like fire roasted, just a little bit smoky but super sweet. That's this right here, guys. The performance. Guys, the performance is like no other. This is super long lasting. Now, in terms of the projection, it's not going to project, like it's not jumping out at you. You know what I mean? It's not going to announce your presence, but it's also not a skin scent. Okay, like we don't do skin scents too much around these parts. Like we want to be smelled. So for me, I just overspray your clothes, carry a decant. Yes, even though this is a beast in terms of longevity, because this lasts forever on my skin, I still carry a decant because I just need to refresh myself, and this smells so good. Guys, this is so... Okay, so let me tell you what it may remind you of. If you've ever smelled, or if you can smell Initio side effects, but it's not as smoky tobacco as side effects. So think of side effects, but more smooth. It's more, even though I love my side effects, it's in my collection and I love it, but this is definitely a more smooth, sweeter version of side effects. So if you love side effects, or if you smell side effects and you felt like it smelled a little bit, just a smidge masculine because it is a unisex fragrance, then this is your gal. Although this is also a unisex fragrance, but I mean, I just feel like this is so sexy, so super sexy. Guys, I've been wearing this on date night. And just so you know, guys, because a lot of you have been hitting me like, oh, hey, I hope you're okay. Thank you guys so much. I was fine. I just needed, here's how I am. I go out all the time, you know, but I don't like to post my trips all the time. Sometimes I'll be posting every time, and like you'll see, I'll document everything. I'll do a vlog, whatever. But sometimes I don't want to do that. So don't think because you ain't seeing glasses clanking, clankety clank, I'm not going out, because I'm definitely going out. And this fragrance has been out with me at least 3 times, like on 3 dates, guys. I kid you not. Now, the only compliment I got was from Bae, but keep in mind that where we've been going, waiters have been wearing masks. And like I said, it's not a heavy projector. If somebody comes within your circumference, they will smell you. And I've spent way too much time on this fragrance. But look at this bottle, guys. It's so beautiful. And just so you know, this is green, but it's showing up black on camera. But it is a very, very deep dark green. But it's showing up strictly black on camera. If you love a gourmand, if you love sexy, this is a must. Sultan by Royal Crown. Yeah, when I tell you this list did not come to play. So the next fragrance on the list is by Fragrance du Bois, and it is Scentile Complete. Guys, first of all, I have been thoroughly enjoying my fragrances. Like, you guys don't even understand. Like, these new fragrances that have been added to my collection, I'm just literally like jaw dropped. Like, I'm so excited to finally have these in my collection. Like, I've heard people speak about this, but I did not know. I didn't know. It's so good, guys. This is another like gourmand oudi fragrance, but it's so soft. It's so beautiful, but it projects. It's super long lasting. Let me tell you the notes. It opens up with coconut, then there's lemon, there's violet. And it's weird because there's a lot of violet in Fragrance du Bois fragrances, and I never thought that I would like the note of violet. I mean, I probably can't even smell it, y'all. Who am I kidding? It's probably blended really, really well. But there's violet, there's black pepper, there's sandalwood, there's vanilla, there's amber, and musk. Guys, another beautiful fragrance. I've spent so much time on Royal Crown, so I'm gonna try to like speed through these now. But this is a beautiful one. I recommend this fragrance. These are all date night fragrances. Like for me, like if you're putting it on and you need something special, a special occasion, special date night, you want to smell good, you want to smell like that chick, like that girl, you know what I mean? Like these are the fragrances you pull for. Every single fragrance that's on this list, you will pull for any of these fragrances if you want to feel sexy, okay? This is a very beautiful fragrance, guys, from Fragrance du Bois, and I absolutely love it. Scentile Complete. Okay, so let's go to an oldie but goodie, Bois 1920 Sushi Imperial. One of you guys were like, I want to try this fragrance, but I don't want anything with the name sushi. Guys, it has nothing to do with sushi, like at all. So anyway, this is a very long-lasting, high-performance. All the fragrances that I chose today for you guys, I don't want to keep, you know, being repetitive and saying it, but they're all long-lasting. They all perform like beasts. They all last forever and ever on your skin. They project. They garner compliments. Like, these are very beautiful fragrances. So this fragrance to me, I said it before and I'm going to say it again. This is like a Cabbage Patch doll head. It's a plasticky Cabbage Patch doll. It also reminds me of Killing Angel Share being layered with BDK Pas Soir. It kind of gives me that vibe, guys. I smell Pas Soir and I smell Angel Share in this fragrance. Guys, it's so beautiful. And when I tell you, this fragrance is a beast. Guys, it's so long lasting. I did a whole dedicated review to this fragrance and I'll leave it in the description box below if you want to see it, because let me tell you, this fragrance like literally came and I had to make myself not wear it. This is a strictly fall fragrance, fall winter fragrance in my opinion, but your girl was wearing it in the spring and summer because it's that good and I could not wait. I was that thirsty. I absolutely love it. And I feel like for a sexy fall date night, you need this in your life. Sushi Imperial by Bois 1920. I mean, we're not talking about sexy if Spirito Fiorentino is not on the list, right? Right. Because this is super sexy, okay? This is not a safe blind buy. Oh my goodness. Listen, when you get thrown off because the fragrances smell so good. Guys, so to put it to you short and quick and sweet, if you've ever smelled the extrait of Baccarat Rouge by 40, imagine that extrait with smoky leather. And let's be clear, I'm not a fan of leather in my fragrances. If leather's in my fragrance, it's like, oh, leather's in here? Oh, wow, I never knew. Like, there's a leather note listed in this fragrance. But for me, I don't want to smell the leather. I'm not into the leather in my fragrances at all. But this one, guys, this is Tuscan Leather. It's listed as Tuscan Leather. And honestly, you can smell the leather. But guys, it's so beautiful. Like, seriously, this is a unisex fragrance. Like I said, it's not a safe blind buy because, you know, I've heard people say that, you know, it leaned a little weird or funky on them. I'm not sure. But listen, this right here is a winner. Like, winner, chicken dinner. Okay? Super smoky, super leathery, but in a smooth, soft way. Take it from somebody who does not like leather in their fragrances, okay? All those memo fragrances with leather in them, you guys are always suggesting them to me and I'm like, hard no. I can't do the leather. I don't want to smell the leather in my fragrance. This is so beautiful, guys. Like I said, a soft Baccarat Rouge 540, but with smoky leather. So let me tell you some of these notes. It opens up with orange. There's saffron. There's magnolia. There's lily of the valley. There's amber. There's sandalwood, musk, Tuscan leather. Guys, it's a beautiful fragrance. And when I talk about sexy date night, fall and winter, get your whole entire life, okay? Like, what are you waiting for? So next on the list is Ani by Nishane. This beautiful, warm, spicy vanilla fragrance. Guys, I was late to this party, okay? But I was fashionably late. Let's not get it twisted. But guys, listen, better late than never. This is such a beautiful fragrance. Let me tell you some of these notes. It opens up with ginger. There's pink pepper. There's green notes. There's Turkish rose. There's vanilla. There's sandalwood. There's patchouli. There's benzoin. There's musk. Guys, let me tell you, long-lasting beast mode fragrance, okay? If you have Ani, you know, like we're here, we see each other. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. Date night? What? And this is a fall and winter fragrance. I have worn it in the summertime, like 1 or 2 nights. You know, I'm not even gonna front because sometimes I can't wait to wear my fall fragrances. I mean, because for me, those are the best fragrances, the sexiest fragrances, the most deepest, darkest, super sexy, compliment-getting fragrances for me are fall fragrances. And I have a ton of fall fragrances, you know, fall winter style fragrances because I live up here on the East Coast. Guys, this right here, if you love a vanilla fragrance, it's not your typical vanilla that you may think of when you think of vanilla fragrances. This one right here is different. She's unisex. She has that ginger note that I love and other notes as well that go along with this vanilla and make it so beautiful, so spicy, so warm, so comforting, so sexy. Now, because I would not suggest blind buying this if you haven't smelled it before, guys, you can get a Nishane Discovery Kit. There's 2 of them on soavantgarde.com. It comes in a nice, beautiful box. The packaging is really cute. I believe they retail for $80, and there's another one. So there's one with 12 samples, and there's another one with 21. So you can sample the whole entire Nishane collection, and you can also use the 30% discount code Aisha30, okay, and save 30% off your Nishane Discovery Kit. Like I said, I feel like it's not a safe blind buy, although I feel like if you did smell it, you would love it, because who's not gonna love this? What's not to love? It's a beautiful, sexy, vanilla, spicy fragrance. Ani by Nishane. We spoke about a lot of fragrances that can be unisex. It can be worn by a man or a woman, but they smell amazing on a woman, especially a woman who doesn't like to smell masculine. But let's talk about a feminine, sexy date night fragrance, and that is none other than Delina Exclusif, okay? This is so beautiful, guys. It's Delina, but it's more creamy. If you smell Delina, okay? If you smell Delina, it's a more creamy, not as fresh, not as sharp, not as tart version of Delina, although all the freshness and the tartness, give it to me because I love Delina. But guys, this is so pretty. So this has lychee, pear, there's bergamot, there's oud, there's incense, there's vanilla, there's amber, and there's some woody notes. I said oud, but guys, like I said, don't get it twisted. It's not one of those sharp oud fragrances. Honestly, like, to be like 1000% honest with you, I really don't detect the oud in this fragrance. It's almost like that smooth, soft oud in a lot of the fragrance du bois fragrances, where it's there to ground the fragrance, but it's not really like so sharp and pungent on your nose. You know what I mean? Beautiful fragrance, super long lasting. When I tell you, compliments. People love Delina. You can't lose with any of the Delinas, okay? I put Delina Exclusif on this list, but if you want Delina La Rosé, Delina, like straight up Delina, do not shortchange yourself. When I initially smelled the original Delina, I told you guys I was a little off put. I liked it. It was different for me, but you know, it grew on me. And now I'm just like, wow, where have you been all my life? And it's the same thing with Delina Exclusif. Now you can tell that they're sisters, but she's a little older, you know, more sophisticated, more classy. Just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, guys. So creamy and soft and feminine, but not soft like a soft skin scent type of fragrance. No, people will smell you with this fragrance. I mean soft because, like, when I think of feminine and just like a girly, pretty fragrance, I just think soft and pretty. You know what I mean? So this one right here will definitely do the job, guys, for a sexy date night. Delina Exclusif. All right, guys, I've been waiting to talk about this fragrance right here. First of all, the first time I wore it, I was about to turn on a camera and do a whole full dedicated video of this fragrance. And I was like, skirt, skirt, bring it back because you're on a little hiatus, okay? Enjoy yourself, okay? Tell the people about the fragrance at a later date. But guys, this is the date right here. Guys, New York 5th Avenue by Fragrance du Bois. Did y'all know? If you knew, why didn't you tell me? This fragrance is my answer to Oud Satin Mood. Guys, this fragrance kind of smells a little bit similar to Oud Satin Mood, but better in my opinion. Okay, let me not say better, because I'm not going to take anything away from Oud Satin Mood. That's a beautiful fragrance. But this just gels with me more. Like, this just smells more feminine than Oud Satin Mood on my skin. And I'm sure this is a unisex fragrance. But it just, guys, it's so, I gotta spray this one. I was trying not to spray because this is my first video of recording. And I know I'm gonna need some skin, but I'm gonna just spray my little finger right here. Did you see that? Oh, guys, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's Oud Satin Mood, but better. And when I tell you guys, I layered this with my Oud Satin Mood body lotion. Yo, like, all jokes aside, people were like, what is that? Who is smelling like that? Where is that smell coming from? Like, already I need to back up, and I haven't even made like a real dent in this fragrance, but I just feel like I don't want to be out of this fragrance. It smells so good. It gives me that vibe. It's that super sexy, classy fragrance that you feel rich, okay? You feel like the price went all the way up. Screw yesterday's price. This morning's price is not the same as tonight's price, okay? That's this fragrance right here, guys. This is so rich. This is money, money, money. I'm so excited about this fragrance. If you can't tell, let me just calm down and bring it back, okay? Act like I have perfume in my collection. But no, guys, seriously, this fragrance is so beautiful to me. When I sprayed it, I was literally doing the happy dance because you guys know, like, I love Oud Satin Mood. I have the oil, I have the lotion, but it just smells so sharp on me. And I don't know about it. But this one right here, it gives me that Oud Satin Mood kind of remnants a little bit, but it's so much better for me, guys. It's so beautiful. And it's still unisex, but it's still feminine on me. Let me tell you some of the notes. So it opens up with rose. there's bergamot, there's caramel. Yeah, you heard me. There's violet, there's cypriol, there's cashmere wood, there's gaiac wood, there's musk, and then there's vanilla in the base. Y'all heard them notes, right? You heard the notes? So now you feel me. Like, it's so... Listen, you ever got a fragrance and you feel like, dang, when I went to that event, or when I went to that party, when I went to that country, I wish I had this fragrance. Like, I wish I wore this fragrance in Dubai. This is a straight up Dubai type of fragrance, and we're going to Dubai next year by the grace of God. Hallelujah. Won't he do it? And I'm definitely bringing this fragrance with me right here, guys. It's so good. This is straight up opulent, straight up rich, straight up sexy, straight up compliment, straight up, who is that? What is that? You smell like money. You look like money. It's all about the New York Fifth Avenue, okay? By Fragrance du Bois. Guys, I love this fragrance. I'm so like head over heels, if you can't tell. And this is another one that you can purchase for 30% off of soavantgarde.com. Guys, you're not going to get Fragrance du Bois fragrances for 30% off, period. I mean, even if you miss my 30, I don't even think you're going to get them for 20. You may get 10. Okay, if these fragrances have been on your radar in the past, then by all means, jump up and grab, okay? But if not, I'm gonna say still get a sample, or if you just like trust me like that and you like oud fragrances. And another thing, guys, it doesn't smell like super strong, sharp oud. You smell the oud in this one though, but it's not super strong. It's not super like off-putting. It's nothing like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, guys. Definitely need to have this in your collection. New York Fifth Avenue by Fragrance du Bois. Next on the list is Oud Orange Intense by Fragrance du Bois. Guys, another super sexy date night, wealthy, where the money at, here go the money, money is residing right here type of fragrance, okay? I know a lot of you guys are probably in the comments like, girl, I've been telling you about Oud Orange Intense. Like, I know so many of you have always been telling me about this fragrance, and I'm just like, like whatever. First of all, I couldn't even understand what oud and orange, like I just couldn't understand it. I couldn't fathom it. Like woody oud with a citrus orange. It wasn't making sense to me, but guys, this makes all the sense. It doesn't get any smarter, okay? So it opens up with fruity notes. There's coconut and you smell the coconut. But guys, don't think suntan beach lotion type of fragrance. It's nothing like that, but you definitely smell the coconut and adds a creaminess to this fragrance. Then there's bourbon vanilla, there's agarwood oud, and there's musk. It's a beautiful vanilla fragrance with oud and fruity notes, guys. I'm telling you, Fragrance du Bois is definitely one of my favorite fragrance houses right now, guys, because all the fragrances that I've smelled from them, I'm just like, wow, this is what I was missing, okay? Oh, but she's here now and she's here to stay, okay? A beautiful, beautiful one, guys. Another one, 30% off. And these are very pricey, guys, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you. They are pricey, but I mean, you get what you pay for. The packaging, the experience, the luxury, the scent that no one is gonna, you know, be smelling like. You can wear this around so many people and people are going to smell you and they're gonna be like, what is that? What are you wearing? You know what I mean? Like, for me, I love that. I mean, call it, it's not vain. Like, I don't know. I just love people smelling me and I love people giving me compliments on my fragrance. It is what it is. So this is one that you will definitely get compliments. People will definitely smell you and you will definitely smell elevated and better than everybody, okay? Oud Orange Intense by Fragrance du Bois. Next on the list, we have Rouge Smoking by BDK. And yeah, I might need another bottle because this is so smoking hot. I absolutely love this fragrance. And this fragrance gets a lot of flack here on YouTube because, you know, I've heard that it doesn't really last long or project on a lot of people. But guys, I don't have that problem. I'm sorry, like I just don't have that problem. Maybe because I'm so overly moisturized. I have no idea, maybe because I overspray. And honestly, fragrance is subjective. Everybody's body chemistry is different. Fragrance performs differently on everyone. Like, people will say, like, is it long lasting? You know, like I can tell you it's long lasting on me, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be long lasting on you. I'm only giving you what the fragrance gives me. Now, you can possibly take that with a grain of salt and try it for yourself and see what you get. And also, guys, when it comes to samples, be careful about trying to judge the performance of a fragrance from a sample, because a lot of the samples, like especially if the sample doesn't have a spray, like a dabber, like don't judge the performance of a fragrance by a dabber, because you're not getting that fragrance to project. The alcohol isn't bursting out of that fragrance, out of their atomizer, that's going to wake up the juices in the fragrance and really be able to do what it's supposed to do. The dabbers just don't make any sense. And then if you have a tiny little sample, I mean, for me, samples are just for me to smell the fragrance and say, I like it, I like how it smells. I really can't judge performance of a fragrance by a sample, and I don't really think you guys should either. But I mean, listen, to each his own, do what you gotta do. But I mean, you possibly can, you know, but you really can't overspray. You can't spray your clothes, because by the time you spray it like 3 or 4 times, it's done with a lot of these samples. So just be careful about performance judging by a sample. But you know, keep in mind, like I said, that other people have said that it doesn't really last long on them. But for me, I don't have that problem. I've never experienced that. I have, you know, is it beast mode on me? No, it's not beast mode, but it lasts long on my skin. I overspray. I have a decant. People smell me all the time when I wear this fragrance. Am I spraying myself every 2 hours? No. You know what I mean? But I'm spraying myself, you know, ever so often. Like I told you guys, I like to spray here, 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 and here. I'll spray my clothes. I'll give myself a little refresher. And I mean, I'm loving this fragrance. It's so beautiful. It's so sexy. It's super sweet. If you love fragrances like Hypnotic Poison, if you love fragrances like Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian, you'll love this fragrance. Does it smell like them to me? No, not really. It smells like a root beer float. You know, it smells like a root beer float to me. It's a beautiful, sweet, it's super sweet, guys. Super sweet fragrance. BDK Rouge Smoking. Next up, we have 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. Guys, I absolutely love this fragrance, and I talk about this fragrance a lot because it's so beautiful. Sexy vanilla white floral fragrance. Now, I will say that when you smell it initially, you'll probably think, it smells familiar. It may put you in the mind of Black Opium by YSL, but Black Opium is more sweet. This is definitely more floral. You definitely smell the florals in this fragrance. It's a vanilla fragrance. It smells so beautiful. Now, let me tell you these notes. It opens up with tuberose. Then there's peach, there's mandarin, there's jasmine, there's vanilla, there's sandalwood, and there's vetiver. Now, guys, I know a lot of people don't like tuberose or white florals, but to be honest with you, to be completely honest, like I honestly do not smell the tuberose as sharp in this fragrance. I smell more peach. You definitely smell the peach, you definitely smell the vanilla, you definitely smell the woody notes. It's such a beautiful fragrance, super long lasting. It's so sexy, guys. I don't typically wear a heavily floral fragrance when I want to feel super sexy. I wear floral fragrances when I want to feel pretty and flirty and girly, but this is a floral fragrance that you can put it on and be super sexy, guys. In my opinion, I absolutely love it. 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. Next on the list is Pascal Soir by BDK. Guys, this is one of the most versatile fragrances on this list here today, because this fragrance can be, for me, a sexy date night, but it also can be a fragrance that you wear in the day. You can wear this in the morning, you can wear this in the afternoon, the evening, the night. This is a versatile fragrance. It's an all year round fragrance. You know what I mean? Like you can wear this spring, summer, fall, winter. It's just a beautiful banger of a fragrance. Ooh. And every time I smell it, it makes me happy. It's an uplifting fragrance and it makes me happy, but I still feel sexy. Does that make any sense? Because a lot of my happy, uplifting fragrances, I'm just like, oh, happy. But this also makes me feel sexy. Like, yeah, super sexy. So this opens up with pear. There's black pepper, there's ginger, give it that little spiciness. There's mandarin, there's jasmine, there's orange blossom, there's patchouli, and there's amberwood. And it's a beautiful, beautiful scent, guys. Another one that's not super projecting, super beast mode. You know, you're not gonna walk into the room and everyone's gonna, you know, smell you. Walk around them and walk past them and let the breeze blow and trust they're going to smell you, okay? And you want them to smell this beautiful, beautiful scent, guys. It's so exotic. It's so unique. Like for me, I've never smelled anything that smells like this ever. Like I don't know if you guys, like I don't know if it reminds you guys of something. If it does, leave it in the comments below and let me know. But when I smelled this fragrance, I was like, wow, it doesn't remind me of anything. Like it's just a beautiful, unique fragrance that stands alone. You know, she's definitely in a class by herself. definitely sexy, and you can save 30% off on soavantgarde.com using my code Aisha30. And if you see this video after the sale has passed, it's always the Great 20. The Great 20, no matter what, you can save 20% off on, you know, any fragrance on soavantgarde.com. But guys, you need this one in your life. Pascal Soir by BDK. So last but certainly not least, V Canto or Quinto Canto. I'm not sure how you say it, but all I know is it is amazing, okay? It is a banger, okay? And it is by Paolo Terenzi, the nose of Tiziana Terenzi. So you know it's a banger. Guys, let me tell you about this fragrance right here. Now, this is a tropical fragrance, but it's a tropical smelling fragrance that can be worn in the fall and winter. What? I love coconutty, tropical, fruity fragrances. And if you give me one with a little bit of depth that I can wear in the fall and the winter, that's gonna last on me forever and ever and gonna be great quality, and I'm not gonna be smelling like anyone else, that's this right here. So let me tell you the notes. It opens up with a lemon, there's orange, there's ylang ylang, there's Bulgarian rose, there's iris, there's violet, there's cinnamon, there's raspberry, peach, passion fruit, ambergris, sandalwood, and vanilla. Yeah, you heard all of those beautiful notes packed into this beautiful fragrance. It's so good, guys. It's so, so good. And it lasts forever on your skin. It is a beast, you know. You can overspray, but it's still a beast. It's not one of those like you can't overspray because you'll probably choke yourself out. It's definitely a softer, more elegant fragrance, but it's still a beast at the same time. Lasts super long on the skin. It smells amazing. If you like fragrances like Tabit by Tiziana Terenzi, if you like any fruity fragrances that have a lot of depth to them and layers to them, another unique fragrance, definitely more on the pricey side, guys, but you get what you pay for. It's the quality for me, okay? So save 30% off on my sale with soavantgarde.com, Aisha30, Friday, October 22nd. And after that date, it'll always be 20%, so it'll be the Great 20. Check my description box for all the information so you're not left out, okay? Okay, guys, so now we've come to the end of the video, and I could have went on and on and on to the break of dawn because all the fragrances that I have in my collection from soavantgarde.com are bangers, okay? They're all bangers, but I had to just narrow it down to the ones that I felt like were more fall appropriate and more date night appropriate because you guys just want sexy fragrances. I get it, okay? I'm gonna give you all the sexy fragrances that you can possibly need in your life. All right, guys, so let's talk about it in the comments below. Don't forget, the sale is Friday, October 22nd at midnight for 24 hours only, okay? Just 24 hours only, like, you know, you in and you out. Get what you could get and then peace out. And after that, like I said, it's the Great 20, save 20%. So let's talk about it, guys. I miss talking to you in the comment section below, even though I haven't been going that long. Like, seriously, calm down, girl. Like, you missed, like, what? 3 videos? Like, calm down. It wasn't that deep. But I'm still glad to be back nonetheless. So let's talk about it like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great, signing out. But I'll see you in my next video. Peace.